Hi there. I thought I'd talk some more about standard deviation and just do it again, but with some really easy numbers. So let's take the numbers 1, 2 and 3. And first of all, we'll find the mean. So you add them up and divide them by the number that there are. Which gives you 2. And now we'll see how many of them there are, which is going to be your n, and that is equal to 3. And we'll look at the formula, which is standard deviation equals the square root of n minus 1, and on the top we have the deviations. So the data take away the mean, squared, each of them squared, and all added up. But that looks a bit intimidating, so I'm going to put words there instead. So I'm going to write sum of squares of deviations, because that's what I want. I want the sum of all the squares of the deviations. So let's set about finding that. So we've got the data, which is 1, 2 and 3. We've got the deviations. One is 1 less than the average, so that's minus 1. 2 is the same as the average, it doesn't deviate, so that's 0. And 3 is 1 more than the average, so that's a 1. And now the deviations squared. Minus 1 squared is 1, 0 squared is 0, and 1 squared is 1. And now the sum of the squares of the deviations. 1 plus 0 plus 1 is 2. So SD is equal to the square root of, and this thing up here, the sum of the squares of the deviations, is going to be 2. And the number of them that there are, take away 1, is going to be 2. So the standard deviation is the square root of 2 divided by 2, which is 1. So the standard deviation is equal to 1. And that sort of makes sense, because if you look at the data, you can see that they all sort of deviate from each other by the number 1. So that definitely makes sense. I hope this sort of explains it and demystifies it a bit. Thanks for watching. Bye.